How critical are YouTube thumbnails? A strong custom thumbnail can increase your likelihood of a viral video by 10 times or more. But how should you go about making a good YouTube thumbnail? What if you don't have design experience? Well, in this video, I put just that to the test. I hired 3 YouTube thumbnail design experts on Fiverr to see which one of them could get the best results for my YouTube video. Thumbnails are equally as important as your video content when it comes to getting clicks on YouTube. You need to draw a viewer's attention before they even begin to watch your video. There are so many videos on YouTube to choose from, and you need to stand out from the masses. And thumbnails, they're the way to do it. Well, luckily, Fiverr has a whole host of thumbnail design experts who are professionals at creating these eye-catching thumbnail designs. If you don't know Fiverr, it's an online marketplace for freelancers across a huge variety of categories. I use Fiverr all the time to find editors, designers, voiceover artists, and more. So when I made a new YouTube video about my favorite filmmaking gear in 2023, it was a no-brainer to turn to Fiverr to help me design the perfect YouTube thumbnail. So let's jump on Fiverr and see what we can find. Wow, immediately hundreds of fantastic options. This is really great. Now, I should note that I'm gonna be picking 3 different thumbnail designers, and I'm gonna see which one of them can yield the highest click-through rate, or CTR, for my video. This is the percentage of clicks we get per impression of the video, so we can compare each design and see how they perform. I need to find someone who can make a thumbnail to showcase my video on what filmmaking gear I'm using in 2023. So we're gonna really need something that lets people know what my video is about. Maybe showcase some of the gear that I'm using, create a little bit of intrigue to get people wanting to click. So I'll let the individuals on Fiverr know some of these details. All right, it's time to make my choices. First, we're gonna go with Thumbnails Ion. For $10, he can make a thumbnail in 3 hours. Oh my gosh. And he says it's gonna boost views with 10% more CTR. That's quite the promise, but hey, we're gonna go with it. Thumbnails Ion, you're hired. Second, I'm gonna pick Ayu Babu Hayat. I apologize immediately if I've pronounced that wrong, but he says for $20, he can make amazing thumbnails within 24 hours. So another fantastic promise, you're hired. And finally, we've got Mark K. Santos, who for $50 can make the perfect YouTube thumbnails. 50 whole dollars. Hey, we gotta go with a big budget spend here, so let's try it. So it's time to let the designers do their thing. We'll check back in about a day and see how the designs look. All right, let's see how they did. First, we've got Thumbnails Ion. Drum roll, please. Hey, this isn't too bad. It pops, it's got some nice contrast, it showcases some of the gear that I'm using in my video. I gotta say, honestly, I'm pretty impressed by this. I think it feels really nice for only $10, not a crazy spend, and it had a quick turnaround of only a few hours. He really did nail on that promise. So I gotta say, great work, Ion. Very impressed with this first thumbnail. Let's see number 2 by Ayu Babu Hayat. Again, I apologize for the pronunciation. Very nice. This is a different technique here. They opted to not use my face in the thumbnail and just go with hands and then kind of a showcase of some of the gear that I'm using in the video. I really like this option. There's some powerful text on the screen to showcase what the video is about, create a little bit of interest, maybe draw someone to actually click on the video. So fantastic work here. And finally, the big $50 reveal from Mark Santos. Let's see what we have. Okay, now this one takes on a different direction. I'm finding the text a little bit hard to see and the gear's a bit of a jumble, but hey, time's gonna tell how these stack up when we actually get them onto the video. So let's bring it to the test. Now that we have 3 YouTube thumbnails, we can test them each for 1 week on the video and compare their click-through rate at the end. Each thumbnail will get 7 days on the video, and then after that, we'll see which has the highest CTR. So let's check back in a few weeks and see how they stacked up. Leave a comment down below with your guess as to which thumbnail is gonna win the battle. We're back and we have some very interesting results. We'll start by naming third place. Believe it or not, the $50 thumbnail number 3, it came in last place with a CTR of 1%. I just feel like maybe this thumbnail had a little too much going on with it. The words aren't super clear, it's a bit jumbled. It didn't really pop in the way that the other 2 thumbnails did, and I think that's maybe why the click-through rate was on the lower side. Now we're down to 2. Which is the winner? Ding, 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 it's number 2 by Ayu Babu Hayat. This thumbnail absolutely crushed the competition, coming in with a CTR of 11%. I was blown away by this. I truly didn't anticipate that a thumbnail that didn't showcase a face would be the winner here, but I think it had to do with the nice contrast, the words on screen, maybe the hands on screen showing some of the gear that I'm using in the video. I'm gonna be keeping this as the permanent thumbnail for the video moving forward. I was so impressed. Thumbnail number 1 came in second with a CTR of 5.6%, which is honestly quite respectable, but it just didn't stack up to that 11%. So number 2 was the winner. I'm super impressed and really happy with the results. Thank you, Fiverr, and those designers on Fiverr. This was absolutely fantastic. I'm definitely gonna be going back to Fiverr when I need YouTube thumbnail help and for a whole other assortment of needs. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you thought about this Fiverr competition, and we'll check you back in the next one.